Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us here today. On the screen, you just got a glimpse of the new Civic prototype, but more of that later on. First of all, I wanted to reflect back on the last 12 months at Honda. We introduced the new Jazz, the new HR-V, and the outstanding record-breaking Civic Type R. Our new range arrived in the dealerships in September, and immediately we saw an impact on our sales. In the last quarter of 2015, our sales across Europe grew by 9%. In January, they were up 36%. And having just closed the month of February, I can report that sales were up 45%. Now that's the sort of impact that new models should have. Demand remains strong, and we are building a good future customer order bank. We have over 11,000 orders for the new HR-V, over 6,000 orders for the new Jazz, and over 80% of the Civic Type Rs for this quarter have a sold sign across the bonnet. As we look forward towards the full year of 2016, we can expect to see this momentum continue. We are confident sales will exceed 160,000 units this year, a growth of 17% on 2015, as we take our step towards our next goal of 200,000 sales in Europe. The next addition to our range is one we're very excited about, is the arrival of the new NSX to the market here in Europe. With a focus on electrified vehicle dynamics, new generation body construction, and advanced vehicle design, the new NSX will create a new sports experience. The customer order book here in Europe will open next month in April. And what about pricing? Well, today we can confirm that the pricing will begin at approximately 180,000 euros. What's more, Europe will be the lead export market for the NSX. Now, from one technology spectrum to another, over here we have the introduction of the Clarity fuel cell, which showcases Honda's progress in advancing fuel cell technology. It is the first fuel cell car to house its entire fuel cell under the bonnet, which means we can uniquely offer space for 5 people in the car. In terms of performance, we will offer a driving range in excess of 700 kilometers, with a capability of refueling in just 3 minutes. Here in Europe, we will introduce the Clarity from September this year, initially in limited numbers through lease sales as part of the High Five program in the UK and Denmark. Now, to tell us more about what's in store for Honda, both globally and in Europe, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the President and CEO of Honda Motor Company, Mr. Takehiro Hachigo.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here in Geneva for my first European Motor Show as Honda's President and CEO. The next stage in our plan for Europe is a new investment in our production capabilities and to launch the new Civic. We are investing over 270 million euros in our flagship European car manufacturing plant in the UK, bringing total investment in the site to 3 billion euros, set to be launched in Europe from early 2017. We have high hopes for the new Civic. Civic has seen success for over 40 years. In that time, the Civic has helped to define the Honda brand through its design, packaging, powertrain innovation, safety, fuel economy. More than 20 million people worldwide have bought a new Civic. Here in Europe, we have sold over 3 million Civics. We are now launching our 10th generation Civic model, and we have made a strong start. In January, the new Civic Salon was voted North American Car of the Year here in Geneva. It is my pleasure to introduce the prototype model of the all-new Civic hatchback.
Yeah, here it is. This is the prototype of the 10th generation Civic hatchback, the next step in the Civic story. Coming to market in early 2017, never before have we seen a more comprehensive redesign of the Civic. Completely new from the ground up, this revitalized, distinctive and sportier hatchback builds on the Civic's 40-year heritage with a new platform, new powertrains and new provocative styling. This new Civic is wider, longer and lower than its predecessor, giving an assertive stance on the road. A 1 litre and 1.5 litre turbo engines will be available for the first time in Europe, delivering a mix of leading output and fuel economy with a sporty driving characteristic. An enhanced 1.6 D-Tech diesel engine will complete the powertrain offering. We have the confidence that the 10th generation Civic will continue to build on the strong momentum we are creating here in Europe. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.